Greetings and welcome back to my hangar. We are now in Arena Commander 1.0 officially. Yes, it's taken its time, but it's finally hit us on Friday, late Friday after their live stream. Video is a little bit late, but that's mainly because there's been issues with the client, and issue with the client kind of dropping you out of desktop after a few minutes when you try to do stuff. So I've kind of waited a couple of days for it to settle down a bit. Also, I've got a ship missing. My Mustang Beta doesn't seem to appear in my hangar. I've got it in my hangar on a website, but I can't put it in my hangar to look at here. So hopefully by the time I finish this video, which will be in the morning, it will be fixed. But at the moment, as you see here, I've got 3 Mustangs in here. I've got the Alpha here, which is the basic one, the Omega, which is the one we had before, and the Delta at the end. The Beta I've also got, but it's not visible here at the moment. And the Gamma I didn't get. Looking at the stats page, it has all of the same specs, all of the same parts as the Omega, and they're both races. So I would imagine that the Gamma is just a rebadged, or an Omega with a different skin. Although the brochure does list the Omega somehow as for having max crew of 2, and also having an additional fuel intake, whatever that means. But it's obviously, it doesn't have position for 2, so that's obviously an error. But as far as the other ships are concerned, obviously we've got the Alpha here, which is the starter. This is the equivalent to the MR. If you have an Aurora MR, you can actually do a CCU to this, and it doesn't cost anything else. You've got 2 Class 1 hardpoints. We don't have any weapons mounted on it on the wings, but there's no weapons mounted on it by default. You can put those in, and it has this little twin-mounted turret under the cockpit here, which has 2 M3A lasers. And unlike the Mustang, obviously it doesn't have the third engine, as you see at the back here. You've got the space here to have like one of the cargo pods, the actual cargo trucks. And under here you have the ladder that pops up to get in. So let's jump in. You climb up the ladder. The thing drops out before you, and you wander around into the chair. Chair drops down, you walk up and pop in, which is very different from the Omega, right? Because the Omega, obviously you came up the ladder on the side, because you couldn't come in that way because you got a third engine. Let me drop on that for a second and look. Oh, look at that! He's got hair. And I've noticed one thing as well. You don't come in default with 1.0 with the suit anymore. You don't have the suit anymore. So automatically you're in the privateer suit, and the actual item, the thing you click on the mannequin to change your armor is not there. So this is the Alpha, which is the base one, as I said. You just got the 2 engines at the back, and the loading system for the cargo crate. And this is the default one, as I said, equivalent to the MR. So let's head out of here. So we wander back, and then you wander down the ladder to get back out. The Omega hasn't changed, it's still the same old racing ship. It does look a little bit, I don't know, it looks like it does look a bit darker red now, and I'm getting some weird glitches with the AMD logo not displaying. But it looks a bit darker red, and the engines on it are now coming across as green rather than blue. And here we got the Delta. The Delta is the limited one. This is, look at the website, and it's limited and available for sale up to the 29th of December. And this is the militarized one. And as I said, it's a fighter, and you can tell it's a fighter. As far as the loadouts, I mean, as far as the the engine, it's got a bigger engine than the Beta and the Alpha, but same maneuvering thrusters, slightly bigger shield. It's got mass reduction armor on it. And as far as the hard points, you can see it has more. I mean, in the turret, the actual turret under the cockpit here, you've got the same turret as the Alpha, which has got 2 M3As in it. Under the wing here, you have 2 Badgers, 2 Badger 117s. The Beta by default has the M3As and 2 Bulldogs. which is the smaller versions. The badges are the ones that also come on a Super Hornet, but also on this militarized one, you have these. You have the rocket pods. So you have actually 2 bearing R18 rocket pods under the wing. So each one of those can hold 18 rockets. And you can definitely tell it definitely looks military. You've got military green colours. You still got 2 engines at the back. There's no room for a cargo pod. You get in the same way underneath on the ladder here. But it's funny, it's a bit more of a beast. So this would be obviously the equivalent to like the LN, because it's the military one. The seat looks pretty much the same. Inside here it looks pretty much the same. As I said, the beta is the one that I'm likely going to keep. I mean, I've got one of each in here now, just to look at them. But the beta is, I'm probably going to be converting my Aurora LN that's got OTI into this. Sorry, into the beta to have beta with the beta with OTI. The beta is the actual light exploration ship. It comes with a jump drive. The Beta and the Delta are the only 2 that come with a jump drive, and it also comes with the living quarters at the back, which has a big bed, a kitchen area, a toilet. But other than that, as far as the patch is concerned, this was a big patch. It added a lot of ships. So you've got all of the Mustangs available in here now. We have all of the Aurora variants in here now that are playable. All of the Hornet variants are also in the game now, along with the Cutlass Black, which is flyable in Arena Commander, and the Avenger. I've also added the lobby system and a friend system, which is you can do on in-game and on the website. I'll try to jump into a game if I can in a second. When we've been doing that in the last couple of days, let's just say it's not been too healthy, but we'll try to go into the lobby system. We can't actually get into the lobby system at the moment because it gives an error and bugs out, so I can't really show you that yet. But hopefully either later in the video or in the next video where I show off the beta, we will show the lobby system. But one change, if you go into Drone Sim, the single player, so this is one thing that's changed. Obviously when you're in the page where you choose the mode you actually want to go in, so I'm going to try Vandal Swarm, you got the ship here you're going to join in on the left, and you click on that, it shows you all of the available ships. If you look for me, I've got the Avenger, the Standard Hornet, the Hornet, Super Hornet, I've got the Alpha, the Delta, 2 Omegas, the Cutlass Black, and an Origin 300i and the M50. So I'm going to jump into the Avenger and jump into the Vandal Swarm. But a lobby system as well. There's also a friend system that's built into that, and as I said, you can actually go into the friend system and add your friends on the website or in game. When you're actually in a lobby game, you can actually add people to your friends from there as well, and from in game. The L key is the key in game to actually bring up the friend system. When we get back to the hangar, I'll just hit it just to show you how that works. But in the lobby system itself, once you get in the lobby system, it shows you a list of available modes. The person that starts the lobby is basically like the lobby owner, and you can kick people or invite people into the lobby with you. You can actually set up teams specifically how you want them. Choose the game modes. You can choose what ships, etc. People choose what ships, etc. they have in the lobby, and when everyone's ready, everyone readies up, and then the game starts. So there's no you know, it's not the same where before you would have everyone jumping in game, you have people coming in late, people, you know, things like that. Everyone would load in at the same time. There are so many other things with this patch. There's just no way I'm just going to go over them all. But what you can expect to see. Begin scan. What you can, I will link the patch notes into the description for you to actually read them properly. I'm just going to do a couple of waves of the Vandal Swarm with the Avenger just to show you how it flies and how it shoots. I mean, check it out from outside. It doesn't just look. It looks pretty cool. You got these 2 sucker punch distortion cannons under the wings, and you know, the Gatling in the nose. So we load up 4 missiles. And we just set them all over. So you load up, you can, as you notice with the new missile system, you can actually load up multiple missiles at once. So let me change the power system, move. Now where's the, let's try to load up another one with a bunch more missiles, because it's kind of fun to load them up with 2 or 3, especially in a Super Hornet. That is pretty cool, because you can load up like 3 or 4 missiles and just send them all out at someone at once. So if we go here, oh damn, we blew up all of our missiles on the first one. You killed Vandal. Okay, we did shot like maybe 1 Vandal down. We got dropped out with a connection error back to Hangar. That's what's been happening the last couple of days. The devs have been working very hard to get things fixed over the weekend. Hopefully it will be patched up tomorrow. I'm just going to finish this video up quickly here, just to I've actually got some sort of video up over the weekend. Once I actually get the Mustang sorted out, the Mustang beta in my hangar, so I can actually have a look at it, and the leaderboard system's up, we'll do like a sample game. We'll show around the Mustang beta and take it from there. But as far as the in-game is concerned, what I was saying about the friends list, if you hit L in game, you get the lobby system up here, or the friends. These are just 5 people I actually got as friends. You can add people down the bottom here, so if you know someone you want to add, so if I add if I type the demon and nope, to actually add people in game, you need to know specifically what their name is. As you see there, once I knew what his name was, I typed the name in and hit add, and it added into my list. You can actually remove them from the list the same way. It's a lot easier to do it actually on the website. On the website, you've got as you start typing a name, it auto completes and shows you people's full names and their profile names, and you can actually add them like that. I'm expecting this to fill out a lot, to add a lot of people in here, so I can actually add them to games when we play games while streaming. At the moment, I got a couple of people I just added that were actually in the channel what I was chatting to at the time when I was messing around on the PTU server. But yeah, I will see you guys soon in the next video, hopefully looking around the beta, which is the ship that I've been looking forward to so much as far as variants are concerned, and I just cannot wait to see it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.